I'm Mayor Caldwell from Ogden City. It's a pleasure to have you all here. As we were going through the construction of our new bus rapid transit system downtown, we could not be more excited about it. It's really going to be a catalyst for some of the things that we've been working for a long time. We might be okay for a handful of more years, but in 10 years, with the growth that we've seen and the growth that's still coming, if we don't get in front of this and be proactive about how we're planning transportation infrastructure throughout the state, I think we're going to be way behind the curve, and it makes it much more difficult. We don't want to just plug things in that don't really match the art and architecture that has kind of defined Ogden over the last number of years, so we're very careful with the planning and doing that, but we want to see continued but sustainable growth in our community. They started talking about this about 15 to 18 years ago, but we think we're in a great position now. Obviously, we're under construction. Everybody came to agreement on where it ought to go, what's going to be the best and highest use of this new public transportation system downtown. We're talking about clean air along the Wasatch Front and some of the other growth issues that we're all facing. This is one of the major solutions to helping address that kind of stuff. Once we started having town halls and had real dialogue with the community about what they wanted to see, what we felt was financially responsible to do, it really started to bubble up that this was the best option for Ogden City. A bus rapid transit that connected our downtown to the university and to the hospital was really the thing that came forward and people really got excited about, and they could realize that that was a real possibility. These types of transportation solutions are going to be critical so that we don't squeeze out or suffocate the quality of life that we all love and enjoy here. Obviously, the university was a big deal. They put a line right through the heart of the university. Now they've got 28,000 students and less than 5,000 parking stalls. So this is critical for the growth of the university. They jumped right on board. They were very excited about it. The hospital's been very engaged with this. McCady Hospital is one of the largest health providers up here. The state's been involved, Wasatch Front Regional Council. We have had so many different people come and go to bat for this project. We're very, very grateful for all of the support and all the help that we've received. UTA obviously was a major player in this. We have this transportation system that can drop you off right in the heart of our downtown. You can get off of Front Runner, get on the BRT, you can go to historic 25th Street, you can get to the university, you can get anywhere now. Construction like this can be very disruptive to local businesses. If they can think past the year and a half of construction, you can see studies all over the U.S. where their businesses started to boom and pick back up and people were really excited. The businesses downtown, whether you're an office business or a retail outlet or even a restaurant or anything else, they're all going to benefit by having this big influx of people that are looking forward to coming downtown. It used to be in downtown Ogden 20 years ago, you could go park in the front of any business you wanted, knew there'd be stalls, and that's not the case anymore. This BRT project will allow people to get in downtown and out really easily. It'll be convenient. There'll be Wi-Fi. You can work on your way to work and on your way home. It really does connect everything and make it so much easier and less frustrating. This really gives people an opportunity to have a really convenient way to get around, and it's safe, it's consistent, it's way more affordable. It's interesting we're having this conversation when gas is $5 a gallon right now. I don't want to drive anywhere. What this is going to mean to residents living in downtown Ogden, especially in some of our lower income and economically challenged people, is it opens up a whole slew of new opportunities for them. They can get on public transportation, they're not paying car insurance, having a car or two in the family. You might be able to survive with one car instead of two now. They can go to the grocery store, they can go to the hospital, they can have access to education that they may have not had otherwise. I think really for the socioeconomically challenged people, this is going to be the biggest benefit that they've had in a long time. This will be really convenient. It comes every 15 minutes, very predictable, very stable, and it will really be a huge benefit to the residents that live here. And it will cut down on the traffic. It will clean our air up. There's so many benefits that come from a project like this in an urban environment. And we're seeing in urban environments, people don't want to have 2 or 3 cars per household. They want to be able to walk to a place where they can get services or entertainment, and they want to have access to public transportation. There are so many things I love about Ogden City. I'll start with the people. We've been recognized by a bunch of national publications as being the most generous city in the United States of America when it comes to volunteer hours donated and charitable contributions. It's a blue-collar town with a history everybody's really proud of, but we were able to keep a lot of our art and architecture that came from when Ogden was in the boom days. In the early 1900s, we had more millionaires per capita in Ogden, Utah than any other city in the United States. And so it built a lot of stately buildings and really amazing places and homes up on Jefferson Avenue. It's just really unique because of its history. You can do anything here. And I just love that there's so much accessibility to either the outdoors or education or, you know, a great job if you want one. We're big supporters. We're lucky to be right next door to Hill Air Force Base, and that really stabilizes an economy. We've got a lot of really good things that are happening here, and it's something I'm really proud of.